Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings, a RiseToWar guide today, my friends. We're going to talk about the recycling system and how it works. And really, I would like to advise you to do this only if you're sure of the commander you're using. I'll explain a little bit in the end of this video how the thought process goes with that. But again, there's a lot of variables to that particular thinking pattern, so I will explain that a little too at the end. So starting off, respect items. If you're brand new to the game, you should already know what those are if you're clicked on this guide playlist, but they're the items that increase the respect levels of your commanders, which gives different thresholds, different tiers, opens different parts of their tree to use once you get to respect 5, right? And then also it gives you more points to use in those trees, and that's very important, all right? But with that aside, basically, we have our different levels of respect items. We have the purple respect items. We technically have the greenish ones, but those aren't really used in the... They're kind of just... They can be used for any of the low-level characters, just kind of dumped in depending on the character. So you really only have the legendary... epic, legendary, and mythic level items. Okay, the mythic are kind of the reddish gold, where the gold are legendary and the purple. So as you can see here, you can buy a certain amount. They reset every, I think it's like week, I believe this whole page resets. So you can see up here how many you have. So technically I could buy a lot of the purple, but what I would like to do today is I want to try to get my bard some more of his items. Actually, I think it's longer than a week. Gosh, I think it's really... Gosh, I forget how long it is. Anyone know off the top of their head how long the reset timer is? Leave in the comments. I just remember a lot of people complaining that it's too long. And we'll see. It does seem really long, because I just realized I did this like 3 weeks ago. And it says we have 5 days until it refreshes. So if this is close to being refreshing and you want to get a lot of stuff off for one character, you might want to do it all right before it refreshes too. Just a side note. So I'm going to go ahead and click over to this tab. And I'm going to grind up a few things to get a couple extra respect items for him. So to get the mythic level orangey red one, you have to grind up orangey red ones. If you grind up gold ones, you're going to get gold ones for other legendaries, and purple for purple, blah, blah, blah. You can also grind up the blue ones, actually, for a 1-to-1 ratio to get purple ones, interestingly enough, which are a 1-to-4 ratio, which that's kind of interesting. Yeah. Sorry, you get 4 of these for 1, or you get 1-to-1. Yeah, I see the tickets. So the tickets are how you spend. So for 1 of these things, you get 10. All right, so if it gets 10, let's take a look at the legendary. Let's go back over to legendary. If you're going to purchase a legendary thing, it costs 25, right, to purchase one. So basically, you have to grind up 3, and you keep 5 left over to get 1. So it's a 2.5 to 1 ratio. So to get 1, so you do lose some resources to switch them, right? Which I'm going to be... the reason why you lose some is because of the randomness system of the picking. I would like it if it was just a 1-to-1 ratio switch, but I guess that would really cause the whole issue of the randomness. Like, what's the point of the chest if... Well, I mean, okay. I've got like 3 things going on in my head right now. They're like my head is arguing at itself. The fact that this takes like a month to reset, you can only get 10 or 20 here in total. I feel like a 1-to-1 wouldn't be a problem even with the randomization, because I can only get 20 in like a month period. You still would have to be playing consistently every couple months to switch everything out. I feel like 1-to-1 could be fine. So, but I understand the little bit of loss. I get it. So maybe just, 1.5 or something instead of the 2.5. Seems like a lot still, but it could be worse, I guess. So let's go ahead and use these. I'm going to go ahead and click recycle. Now recycling, there's no limit. So I'm going to go ahead and recycle all 8 of these. All right. Yes. So I get 80 of the things, and now to go over here, I could switch out to get other golds. So for me, I would probably want to get like Gimlis, right? So I could get a couple Gimlis. I could do 3 of them. Okay, for my 8. So I got 3. I grinded up 8 to get 80, and I got 3 back with 5 left over. Right? So again, not a super great ratio there, but now I have more respect for my Gimli, which is the character I want to use. Okay? But now I want to get more for bards. I don't want to grind up his. So what I'm going to do is Bjorn is also a really good character. I'm not going to be using Radagast, so I'll go ahead and put those and switch those into that. I'm not going to be using Elrond, really, even though he is a good commander. Most of the commander is feeling more and more usable recently with a lot of the updates they've been doing. Thranduil, we just got him in an opening video. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Dane is one of my main characters. Thorn is a character I use a lot. Gandalf the White, I don't necessarily want to get rid of all of these. So we're going to just go with that for now. Let's see what I can get with what I just got here. Let's find the fur for... There he is. So I could get one. All right, well, we're getting there. I'd like to get more than that. So let's go ahead and... also, this is a good way you can recycle your greens to get the bars. If you don't really need the green ones. It's kind of nice, but I believe the bars disappear at the end of the season. Do they? Because if they do, then I would do it at the end of a season. No, the gold ones stay. What about the silver bars? The silver go away. Interesting. So don't do a big recycling run at the end of the season because all of your silver ones will be wasted because you want to be using the silver ones inside your store, right? Inside your market. This is just a side note. I'm sorry to bring this up, but as you can see here, gold ones you can actually turn into actual item respec things, which is kind of cool in the store over time. But these ones are really good to use, but these will run out at the end of the season. So use them up, the silver ones, before the end of the season. Just use them for what you want to use them for, I guess. And then if we go back to the trading thing, let's go to our commander real quick. Let's go to Bard and see how... Okay, so 2 gets me to here. So I would love to get him to 5 because it would give me the option, again, like I was talking about at the beginning, to use Dragon Shooter, right? Oh, excuse me. Unlocks at Respect 4. They made it easier than it used to be. That's pretty cool. I did not realize that. So I can actually get this at Respect 4. So I'm very close. I only need to basically get 2 more, I think it is. How much does this Respect give? 300. So 2 more. Yes. Okay, so I only need 2 more and I can use his full tree. So I'm going to go back to the grinding thingy. And we're going to grind up a couple more. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get rid of a couple of poor Mr. There we go. Let's see. That'll give me... I need... it's 640, 80. This will... I actually only need this. I need 80. I need 1 more. Okay, 1 more. There we go. 92. Right, and we go back over here. And then I go to here. And that gives me 2. I leave the warning message on. I like it. He says you could turn that warning message off. It's like, no, I don't want to ever mess that up because that would be annoying. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drop these 2 in, and you notice how this shows an unlock here. And also you can see the level cap. So now he can get to level 45. All right. Now, to get the full level max 50, you have to be Respect 5. That's kind of what they did. So you really do want to get all of your characters that you're using to at a minimum Respect 5. Just as a side note. But now you know how to use the thing to level people up. So, cool, right? Again, very fun animations. I do like this game because they have the rights to New Line Cinema because they're Warner Brothers New Line Cinema, the owners, and then also it's under another big company that covers like 140 games. But it's cool that you see like the background is from the movie and, you know, Ian McKellen. Right, all the staff and this, you know, Glamdring, all are the same. I mean, you can see Glamdring right here behind me, right? Wait, pointing the wrong one. There, over there. Voice of the Rings, right here. All right, we're done. So that was what I want to show you in this guide video today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope you had fun. I hope it was informative. If you have other questions, please let me know in the comments. Watch the next video. It'd be great. Great for the algorithm. Like, subscribe. Wonderful. You're the best. Right there. Thank you for my Patreons for supporting me, and Reb for being a royal guard. I will see you all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. Stay happy, my friends.